Alright, let's get this party started. How y'all doing, fellas? It's your boy Densuo, aka the saltiest, scrubbiest guy in all of the Gundam universe. Good old type over here, just gonna go ahead and show off some stuff for the Gundam, the Zeta Gundam, which is Battle Operation 2's starting 600 suit. And it's a pretty good way to start off the 600s, if you ask me. I think it's definitely gonna be a meta suit, for sure. And yeah, for several different reasons. Let's go over what's gonna make the Zeta Gundam tick. So, Zeta Gundam, it is coming in at level 1 at 600 cost. It is a general suit with with ground and space allowed. However, it does not have compatibility for either. With its 600 cost, it also comes in with a hefty 21-second respawn time. For stats, it is 17,500 HP. For resist, melee, beam, and ballistic are all 22 across the board. For ranged mod, it is 35. For melee, it is 25. For speed, it comes in at 130 in its mobile suit form, and 200, maxing it out in its Wave Rider form. For thrust, it has 75, which is very good in my opinion. And then for slots, it has untuned 16 close range, 22 medium range, but a very low 6 in long range. So that means obviously when you get the slots, it'll be 17, 23, 7 respectively. Let's talk about skills. There are different skills for the mobile suit form and for the Wave Rider form. For the suit form, you have Emergency Evasion level 1, which will overheat for a dodge roll. Wings Special Cushioning level 2, which is 15% damage reduction when you're hit on the wings. Excuse me. You also have Flight Control Program 2, which allows additional additional movement while you're in the air. And, while you're jumping / high-speed movement. High Performance Balancer level 1, which allows you to do a melee attack after a boost. This applies both for the Beam Saber and for the Long Beam Saber. You have High Spec Ambac level 1, which allows you in space while you're boosting any direction. When you end your boost, as long as you keep holding that direction, you will go straight into normal movement as opposed to a braking animation like you just saw. You have Force Injector level 2, which after landing, you can cancel the landing into a boost. Very, very handy. You can also cancel the landing into a melee attack. Remember that. This is again Force Injector level 2. You have Melee Combo Controller level 1, which allows a 2-hit combo that applies to both the Beam Saber and the Long Beam Saber. So again, High Performance Balancer and the Melee Combo Controller applies to both melee weapons as usual. Shield Tackle makes your tackle do more damage as long as your shield has not been destroyed. Transform obviously lets you transform between suit and Wave Rider. And then you have the Biosensor Ability Boost. We'll talk about that a bit later. While you're in Wave Rider, you maintain the Emergency Evasion. Lets you do a barrel roll. Peppy would be pleased. You continue to have the Wings Special Cushioning level 2. Again, 15% damage reduction when hit on the wings. You have Shock Dampers level 1, which reduces or cancels the stagger when being attacked. This does not apply to toppling attacks or staggers. So downswings and tackles. Not staggers. Downswings and tackles. Doesn't apply to those. Of course, you maintain transforms. You can switch back into your mobile suit form. You have Ram Attack, which is while you are boosting, you will hit them. So you can basically treat everything like the O and shove a watermelon into their chest. You, of course, continue to have the Biosensor Ability Boost. And then you have Anti-Blast Stabilizer, which means when you blow up an enemy and they blow up in your face, you will not stagger if they blow up in your face. That is, however, unique to the Wave Rider form, not the suit version, not the suit form. So, real quick, the unique skill, the Biosensor Ability Boost. This kicks in when your health is at 30% or less. You will gain a 3-point-something% attack boost. You will also gain a defense boost and a movement speed boost. It is active until you die. It does not expire. like the Hades Exam or Demon Blade modes. It also has no startup animation, like the previously mentioned ones. And again, also like the previously mentioned ability boost, it can actually be activated while you are on the floor. So if you got floored and people are beating the living daylights out of you, then it will activate while you are downed, which could save your life because of the defense boost. Also on top of that, there is one more thing. You will gain a level 2 dodge roll while your biosensor is up. Level 2 dodge roll will basically take about what? I think it's 90% of your boost when you use it, so you can get a double dodge roll if you need to, if you're panicking. The other thing of interest, if you are repairing your suit and you get above the 30% threshold, then you will remove the biosensor ability. You will see the pink glow go away. However, if you are damaged and brought back down to the 30% or less threshold, it will reactivate. Very nice. And like I mentioned before, just to be clear, there is no activation animation. It will just simply kick in when you hit that 30% threshold. Let's talk about enhancements. You will max out the enhancements at 2,200 points. At 550, you will gain 80 FCS level 1, which is +1 to range modifier. 1,100 points gets you propellant tank level 1, which is +1 to thrust. 1650 gets you frame reinforcement, which is 100 HP. And of course, most important is the very last one. 2200 gets you slots, 1 for each of close, medium, and long range. Next up, we will talk about weapons. The beam rifle is 6 shots. It is a beam weapon with a E-pack. This weapon is the same both for Mobile Suit and for Wave Rider. Ammo is shared, and so is everything about it. Its prep time and everything is shared in both forms. It is 2,000 power, 450 range, 6 shots, 7 seconds between shots, 1 second to rearm, staggers on hit, and 13.54 seconds to reload. Next, you have the Beam Saber. The Beam Saber arms up in just under a second. You have 2 seconds between your swings. Your standard swing, your neutral swing, excuse me, is a horizontal slash. Seems like it has a bit more range than the typical one. Could be me. Side swing is typical Fetty Scum swings, and the downswing is a shuffle step into a downswing. I feel it is personally a little more user-friendly than the standard Fetty downswing because it has that shuffle step to make it a bit faster. It's not as fast as GPO1, but it is a bit faster than the standard Fetty downswing if you ask me. It's also a bit more user-friendly because it is a little smaller, I guess, on the arc. So I feel like you're going to hit your teammates a little less. Not you know, you're still going to hit them probably, but it's a little more forgiving if you ask me. Next, we will talk about the grenade launcher. That's the next weapon. Arms up just about immediately. It is a 10-second reload. It is rapid fire, so no time in between shots. You can just dump the ammo, which is perfect after you shoot a beam rifle and you're waiting for the next shot. It does have a small AoE. And it staggers in 3 hits. Not a bazooka when it comes to blast radius, so don't be thinking it's a bazooka. But hey, if you're not that accurate, well, there you go. Regardless, yes, you can spam it. Again, 3 hits to stagger. Not a bad weapon at all. Very, very nice. Again, 500 power, 250 range, 4 ammo, 10 reload, 9 instant arm time, 3 hits to stagger. Next, you have the Head Vulcans. Standard damage, standard range of 150. The damage is 70. These are Head Vulcans modified. So 70 power, 150 range, a very nice 60 ammo, 50 hits to stagger, a 9 instant arm time, an ASL, 6-second reload. It's okay. It's all right. It's not godlike like the GP02's great Head Vulcans, but they're all right. They're all right because of the fact that it has that ammo. That 60 ammo is a lot better than the typical 30 that you get. So in my opinion, that's great. Well, next we have the Long Beam Saber. The Long Beam Saber takes just about a second to arm. It is a bit slower than the Beam Rifle, than the Beam Saber normal to arm up. Has the same exact attack damage, and it has a longer time frame between swings, which is 3.5 seconds. Neutral swing is a stab, decent range. The side swing is, again, typical Fetty Scum side swings. very wide though. And then the downswing is very nice with a lunging forward stab into a swipe. Both hits will knock down. Both the swipe and the stab will knock down. So it turns it into a 3-hit combo if you're using it, as opposed to the standard 2, which is limited with the melee combo controller. So that covers the weapons. Now we have one more weapon to cover, which is unique to the Wave Rider form, and that is the double beam gun. Double beam gun is 8 shots to overheat. You can rapid fire it. Very nice. Beam gun is 400 power, 350 range, 15 heat. Again, 8 shots to overheat it if you just hold the trigger down. It does have a small ASL. For overheat, I believe it's about 8 seconds. It's about 2 seconds if you like switch off of your mobile suit, switching to mobile suit and overheat it. By the time you finish the the transformation and the overheat cycle, the weapon will be ready to get. Don't even worry about it. Spam it every time. Again, 400 power, 350 range, 15 heat. The arm time is instant. It can be rapid fired. It has an ASL and staggers in 6 hits. Very, very, very spammable. So yeah, that covers everything for the Zeta Gundam. Nice and quick and easy as we prefer it. Although this is probably about, what, 10 minutes at this point in this video. This is a very good suit in my opinion. I think it's going to be meta defining. It's gonna definitely be in the meta because it has a stun rifle, which is very handy. And then unlike GP01, which please buff it guys, it has something to do while it's waiting for the weapon to reload. It also has its weapon set up in a proper order. This is the recommended order that I would run, because right there you can go to the grenade launcher and then switch to your Balkans if you have to. And yeah, suit flows well, good mobility, great skills. It's just unfortunate that it doesn't have anti-blast stabilizer on mobile suit form, but you can't have everything. It has everything it needs. It has mobility. It has the Wave Rider form to get to places when you respawn. It has competent skills. It has good weapons. Stats are great. The only thing that I guess is a flaw in my opinion is that it has very low long-range shots, but you can work around that. This is a good team suit, I believe. I think this is a very solid team suit because of what it has, and having these extra sub-weapons gives it the mobility, versatility that a suit like GP01 sorely lacks. I think this is a good suit. So with that, that covers everything. If you are pulling for this suit, I wish you luck and that you do indeed pull the suit. And yeah, maybe I'll make this a little more often. Maybe I'll make this, do a little more, because the last time I did this was for Super Gundam. So if you guys want to see more like this, please do let me know. I was thinking about covering suits that are not in the gacha, suits that you can purchase. Cover everything from the beginner suits all the way to whatever is recently released. But yeah, above all, have fun. Again, have fun. Be positive. And see you in the battlefield. 6 Xeon.